to meet you again. Again, look at the again. Go bring one smile.
My mental if it has. Which where are they? In my head, I keep it that way. I can't. It's like so. Like which you know. Colorless. Thank you. And I go do it still do now. I go do it still do. Saying yes, no, let's see when I go do it. No, I'll do it still too. Now, where we're together, no, it's yes, so bro, no. You go where when you get on, you do it and do proper this thing. You listen to the big event. Come renew the vows. Try out. Yes. And the kids. And the yes.
Don't go visit them. Now you say see my eye. You say just in my eye. Okay, no, just come back. You know. Okay. I didn't get with charger. Okay, go. I got fix my phone. Hey, bro. I go grab the top of my
Is there no welfare for you? No, there shall be welfare. There is no things. Oh, I said the shop there.
I think it's only God that we have to thank. First of all, let me thank all of you present here. I know today is Sunday. You have used this Sunday to be relaxing at home, but you choose to sacrifice it for every salon. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be worth the sacrifice. Well, going into this, I've always been inspired by one word and by one man who fortunately we have the privilege of having him here. Maybe by the time I say the word, you probably will know the man I'm talking about. He says one thing: we are nothing but pencils in the hand of God. Said by Wale Adenuga. And for me, there's no factual statement than that. We all come into this world. We are all pencils in the hand of God. And the story is going to rise with us. It's dependent on how we live our life in this world. If we live a life of impact positively, it will be written. If it's the other way around too, it will also be written. I think Debbie Salon is actually a drama series that is God ordained. I won't say, well, I know I've delivered so many papers with respect to content when I spoke at different fora, from M1 to Itapan and all of that. And the focus is always that this country, Nigeria, is too blessed to be poor. Maybe the whole world now begin to appreciate what we bring to the table in terms of content. What takes for people years to generate, we do it by seconds. The way Nigeria generates content, it comes by seconds. It comes to us naturally. That's why you see our comedian thriving and doing so well. And you see, Debbie Salon was a series where the honorable producer, I don't know anything about production. I must be honest with you, but the producer did the good job. Please, a round of applause for Mrs. Debbie Oditayo. Please come on, please. I'll do the talking, you must stand by me, because it's actually the brain behind it. I think what happened is the fact that there was a day she called me and said, please, I need to come and see you. There's something important I want to come and see. And I gave her an appointment to come in at 9. Lo and behold, by 8:15 she was already in my office. She even got there before me. Then I came into the office, I saw her went to us, and she said, no, she's done so well in this role for so many years. And one of the renowned content I can still recall was the brainchild of herself and the husband was Edge of Paradise. Edge of Paradise. That's too so long for so many times, and it was the quality content. So I said, okay, no problem. That she wanted to do something and leave something there, something really important. And she has some concept in her mind. I said, no problem. I will think about it and I'll try and see what we can do about it. And she left. Lo and behold, 3 days later, a client of mine, a respected client of mine, called me to say, yo, Mr. Inka, you've always spoken about content and content and content. Why not put money to where your mouth is? Why not do content? I said, wow. The wizard shouted a day before yesterday, and something else happened today. So you can see the link. So, and you see, our role as the agency is that we are the go-between. We stand in the tripod between clients and the media owners. What happens is that we tend to listen to clients. These are the challenges facing me. You equally have the media owners who are able to provide the solution. I think our role is basically to do what? Plug the two together. What we did was just to take the plug and put it in the right socket. And now, so that's the simple role I've done by bringing the client to say, look, we need to produce the doing content and bringing it to Mr. side. Well, let's think about it. What informed the choice of Debbie Salon? Debbie Salon is something that we all know, but what we are bringing and we're bringing it to life. The salon is one place where each and every one of us will go to, whether to bath or to beautify ourselves. But you see, interesting thing about the salon is the fact that a whole lot of things happen there beyond beautification. People gist a lot in there. People talk about everything and anything, from politics to romance to affairs to relationships and all sorts. In fact, oftentimes you find out that most of the people in the salon, when they are actually making their hair and they go to the salon with their friends, they are gisting about everything, forgetting that the stylist or the barber working on their head is human. They discuss everything and you find out that the person is listening, the person was certain information are also dropped. And that is what we have decided to put together, to put in a drama series where you can sit back at home the live. So Debbie Salon is actually a very relatable series. It's very relatable content where you can see yourself. If you don't see yourself, you will see your friend, you will see your relative, you must see somebody. And interestingly for that Debbie Salon, we have so many amazing characters. These are guys who have, you see, it's one thing to have, the auditioning exercise was amazing for me. I was part of it. You probably get to see some of them. You find out that, yeah, you consider this guy, you see that they have content. But I think I must give it to this woman who sees beyond the ordinary, who sees beyond the talent. You find out that, please, a round of applause for her. Let's celebrate her.
A round of applause for the producer one more time. This is Debbie.
Because when you have a producer who said this is the script, on it, I think you can have that role. But beyond that role, take ownership of it. That ownership that even when you go off street, you see deliver the value. And amazingly, all the actors and characters, all the cast we have, they did amazingly well. Please, a round of applause for all of them.
A round of applause for the cast, ladies and gentlemen.
And I must say too, that Debbie Salon is a content that is very deliberate and intentional. We are very professional output. It might interest you to know that when you call a salon, our ladies there can testify. When a lady sees somebody handling here, they can tell you whether that person knows how to plait here or doesn't. Yeah. So what we did was to make sure that all our cast, they actually went to the salon. A shout out to Lush Higher Academy for providing us training session for all the actors and actresses. When you see the guy plating here, you rest assured that they are very professional because they've gone through training with Lush Higher Academy before we got this. So it's a journey that we've been on for the past 2 years. But lo and behold, here we have today amazing brand. We have some amazing brands supporting us, from Indomie to Admi to Munchies to Lush here, like I said earlier, the Mother Guinness, and of course Biggie was also there to provide us the investment. They're also here today tomorrow. So please let's appreciate them. So for me, I think we've always said content is king. If content is king, if content is really king, how many have we crowned? We have an opportunity to crown one here today. Debbie Salon, the series, is the content for each and every one of us. But I think the beauty of the session we are having today is not just to come here. Let's take ownership, because whether Debbie Salon is going to tread or not, it depends on those of us here. Because we are privileged, one, to see it first. Two, we are equally privileged to spread the gospel. Let everybody know. But I tell you what, from tomorrow, it's going to be live on African Magic. And for the first time, we are having a content that goes on there. This is not weekly. It's going to be back to back. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 9 p.m. every day on African Magic Channel. It's going to be there.
That's great.
Yeah, Monday back to back every day. So you come to work in the morning, all the bus goes, all the traffic pressures and all of that. When you get to, there's something to cool, to smoothen your brain out, to really cool you down and enjoy and relax. And you have a whole lot to learn. But beyond the TV content, we are equally developing some other content today. We've done so many promotions. There was the media tour, went around the media station to promote it. We are on LEDs all over the country. Then, more importantly, there's going to be a radio program on selected radio stations where all the topic discussed on David Salon every week. We are going to review it. Nigerians are very opinionated. We know everything about anything. Come and talk. Yeah, somebody is boasting here that he can hurt. Whether I can hurt, we have a content that is very dynamic and flexible. We can take on any character. In fact, the beauty of it is that we are bringing in unknown talent to unleash it to the world, and we are going to make them start. So, follow the page, David Salon, the series. A whole lot of information is going to be going there. Where you see the content, you can join the radio program. And the radio program is going to reward you for your viewing time, because you stand a chance of winning fantastic prizes. Courtesy of Indomie, Malta Guinness, Munchies, and all the sponsoring brands. So you are going to be rewarded for your viewing time. Then also, there's a podcast led to it. So if you feel strongly about the topic discussed, you can come onto our podcast. We'll have a session. So there are so many led to this content. It's all about us. Nigeria is too blessed to the pro. It's a country of content. So here we are. David Salon is yours. The train is about to leave the station. Let's enjoy the ride.
Wow, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Impressive one, ladies and gentlemen. If you had a good time listening to Mr. Inka Adebayo, let's give him a resounding applause. Yes, yes, sir.
Well, I told you, we need to get into this business fast.
We need to get into the business.
There's no slacking.
If there was something that stood out for me, is that I heard Mr. Inka say this time and time again. If content is king.
The program you are referring to is Big Marriage, and that picture came out of the montage where the father put his son on the roof and asked him to jump down, that he will catch him. And the boy, trusting the father, took a flight, jumped down, and the father dug him in the ground, crying. And father told him that this is a lesson, a big lesson for you in life. Never trust anybody. Don't trust anybody, not even me, your father. So that's how the story ended. Thank you.
Yeah, but one of the biggest questions is the show itself.
Yeah.
The two biggest series you had on television. What made you say, I'm going to create a story that Nigeria will never forget? Because whether you like it or not, it's a legacy. It revolutionized Nigerian television.
It actually created Nollywood that we have today. Almost all the actors in Nollywood today were born out of productions by Wale and Telugu Productions. I thought he would clap by now.
And ladies and gentlemen, you know something that I noticed about the great shows we had on television then? There was no distraction.
No.
There was no social media. There was no internet. You were not watching cable TV. You were only watching television, Nigerian content. So there was nowhere on earth.
Thursday evenings, you remember?
Those casts will not become superstars. They were the icons we know. So we need to hear from you. What gave birth to those great stories?
Well, actually, it was a progression from publishing to electronic media. Those stories we started with a super story, and this time, and Papa Adasco had been on our magazines for more than 20 years.
On magazines?
So, yes. So all those characters have already become popular with Nigerians.
Interesting.
So by the time the TV programs came out in 1997, they resonated well with the viewers.
Interesting.
I think we are just lucky that
it was a good timing.
We didn't start off we didn't have it in mind to make it #1, but our viewers made it #1. Who are we to say no? So thank you everybody.
Please a round of applause. A round of applause.
To the height we are today.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for Wale Adenuga, ladies and gentlemen.
A round of applause for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you know what? Something very important I noticed about that show.
Yes, sir.
Consistency.
Consistency, right?